Greetings and namaste, divine infinite light beings. We're back with part 2 of You Already Know They Hate You, right? It's a whole 6 days later. Check out the clock and the date, right? That's how much they didn't want this energy to get out, right? I rebuke the negative energy. No weapon formed against me or the collective energy shall prosper. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death within this present day, we shall fear no evil. For the rod and the shaft comfort us. They prepare a table before us in the presence of our enemies, as our head is anointed and our cup floweth over. Ashe, Ashe, we send all negative energy back to the sender to which it came from. Ashe, Ashe. I release all negative energy from this candle and infuse it with positive energy. Protection, prosperity, and abundance. Clear knowledge and wisdom. Ashe, Ashe. I bless myself with pure love, light, and abundance. I bless myself with positive, purified, unseen source energy, as well as the collective energy. Ashe, keep a protective bubble around us as we channel, as I channel the messages for the infinite light beings. And look, I haven't been here in a week, and bring in clear and accurate messages for the collective. So when we left off, we know that they wanted to connect with you, right? We also know that people hate you because of your abundance, but Spirit is also saying people hate you because they want to be you. People hate you because they love you and cannot be with you. People hate you because you don't want to be their friends. I have a little OCD going on right here. Excuse me. People hate you because you're perfect. They OCD. They feel like you're perfect. People hate you because you're a good parent, father or mother. People hate you for confirmation for so many fucking reasons. It don't make no sense um to have so much hatred towards one person, right? It's just people hate you because you're a good sister, you're a good brother. People hate you because you can walk away from conflict and be unbruised, unfazed. People hate you because they just see you're a happy being. Even though you've been through the darkness several times over, you're still a happy being. And you see that people hate this in you, right? And you don't give a fuck. You don't give a flying fuck because you're going to still sit securely with the blessings that the infinite energy has provided for you. With the blessings that you have provided for yourself, being a powerful alchemist, being the master of your mind, elevating, evolving, right? Thank you, Spirit. I invoke the I invoke energy to tap into. I invoke. Somebody don't want me to tap it. Somebody don't want me to tap into their shit, right? Whoever this is very greedy, right? These people are very greedy. They due to lack of commitment. These people could not give you any type of commitment, even though they came into your life and you knew that they were haters. You committed to them. You committed to them because you were of service to Spirit. You've learned from several years back that you've been of service. You've learned that. Some of us are just now learning this, but I'm talking to the ones who have learned already. So a lot of us, and just don't know what to call it, don't know how to place it, right? But you've learned already that you've been of service to spirit, and you know when motherfuckers, you got the radar, it goes off when motherfuckers hate you, and you still, you know, you overlook that hate. And within these motherfuckers hating you coming into your life, it was a lot of laziness when it came to the relationship. It was a lot of procrastination with the lies and the stories that they gave. Greediness, just taken from you, taken from you, taken from you. Childish ass energy. Very childish ass energy. Very hurt and bruised ass, hating ass energy. That's why they chose to hate you, right? That's why they chose to hate you, right? It was nothing against you. It was just the mirror that you placed up. You held up for them to see. No one else has ever gave them a mirror and say, look at yourself. Because they've always been the intimidator. When you walked in the scene and you seen that they hate you, and you show that you didn't care, you still gonna be an adult and interact, they became intimidated. You became the intimidator, right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look, now these motherfuckers is in solitude. They in solitude. They lonely, right? They hating to hate themselves. They withdrawn from the world. They withdrawn from family, friends. Some of them even withdrawn from work. Spirit is saying some of them don't even have work to withdraw from, right? They just distancing themselves, right? They lost their way ever since you let them go, right? You let them go. So ever since the hate just got overwhelming, or spirit pulled you out, or something. I can't remember exactly what happened in the first half. But you walked away from these people, and they lost their way. When you walked away, they lost their way. Because you was like showing them the way. You was leading them down the right path, but they didn't want to walk, right? They didn't even want to fucking crawl, right? They didn't even want to take baby steps, right? Somebody could have just had a baby. Yeah. And now it just can't get no worse for them in their life, right? With the ten of swords in reverse, they want whatever ending that you brought to the situation to be undone, even though they hated you, even though they hated to love you, even though they hated you because they wanted to be you, because you wouldn't be their friend, because you had too much knowledge, because you was too kind, you was too loving, because you was too generous, because you just cared for every fucking body. Like, they want this shit to be undone. They want to regenerate this fucking relationship that y'all had, right? They learning their lessons behind losing you is what it is. They know they overcommitted to other people, and they didn't give you, didn't Spirit say they didn't give you any they didn't commit to you? As they overwhelmed you, as they gambled you, as they frustrated you. There was just too much lack of balance. And remember, you're the balance holder. You balance the light and the dark, and you was trying to show them how to balance the light and the dark, right? You're the balance holder, and these people were disorganized. So within them being disorganized, they had a lot of hate because you were not disorganized. You were very organized. Didn't Spirit say something about OCD? They hated because you were perfect, very organized. Your house was never out of order. Your car is never out of order. I don't care if you have an old bucket. It was never out of order. Your job, your establishment of your business, never out of order. Always organized. Always intact. Always complete. Always whole. They hate you for that. They hate you for that. Yeah, always giving. When they could never give anything to you, you were always pouring into them. Even though they showed you hate, you showed them how to be a Jesus. You showed them how to be a savior. You showed them how to give equal. You showed them, and you kept showing them because you kept pouring into them until Spirit said, assignment, initiation, abort, it's time to give it up, right? It's time to walk away from them. It's time to leave them soaking in their own hate and misery. And that's what you did. You knew they hated you from the beginning. You knew they couldn't stand your bright ass illuminating light from the beginning. You knew that they were fucking snakes in the beginning. And they never shed that foul odor, that skin that was dried up and crusty that needed to fall away. It was so fucking flaky. Somebody could be walking around with dry ass, fucking flaky ass, scaled ass, snake ass skin because of the evil ass, demonic ass entities that sit on their soul, right? It's eating away at their skin. Ugh. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, but look, these motherfuckers lack of discipline. This is an emperor or empress in reverse. Come on, how disturbed can you be? Very fucking reckless. Driving motherfucking drunk. Driving under the influence of, I'm hearing cocaine and what's that shit you put under your nails? I don't even know, but the shit you use with needles and shit and put under your nails, heroin, or the shit you shoot up, you know, where they shoot it in their toe. I'm seeing people shoot in their toes and shit, right? But these motherfuckers is very stubborn, right? Stuck in their porn addictions and shit. I don't know why that's coming out. Somebody got a fucking porn addiction. Yeah. Somebody got a porn addiction, and whoever these people are with these porn addictions, they're watching the same-sex porn. Same-sex porn. Getting off on the same-sex porn because they're in denial. They're in hiding about their true, yeah. They're being sneaky about their true sexuality. Yeah, they're lying about their true sexuality, being dishonest, and they're stealing your energy because these are for people that didn't walk away yet. They're still stealing your energy. And for the people that have walked away, remember Spirit said they was fucking you and didn't even like you. Remember Spirit said that in the first one? Spirit said they was fucking you and didn't even like you. So they knew that they was fucking you to cover up the fact that they like same sex. They fucking you, but they don't like you because they like same sex. What the fuck is going on right here? And you knew they hated you. They hate you because they a womanizer. If they a man, they hate women. If they a woman, they hate men. There it is there. Confirmation. Being very dishonest, very strategic about, when they lay down with you, how they lay down with you. It's got to be this certain way. It's got to be that certain way. Right? I don't want to look at you. Let me do it from behind. Let me do it in the booty. Yeah, because they into same sex. Yeah. Right. How would a woman just, I don't know, don't want you to stick it in, just want you to eat it all the time? There's some woman out there, karmic walking dead energy don't want you to penetrate her. They just want you to eat it all the time, because they really just want a woman's touch. They don't want a man's touch, right? And if they allow you to touch them, Spirit is saying it's only with a plastic toy. It's not with their real wand. They're giving you some kind of excuse to why they don't want you to penetrate them with their real wand, and they just want the plastic toy because they really don't want to intertwine with you. They only want the pleasure in that moment, right? But they really don't want to intertwine with you because they want the same. They want a woman. They don't want a man, right? Crazy. Well, just do that then. Just do that. If you want a man, just go get a man. If you want a woman, just go get a woman. Like, all this shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, who is grown around here? Who's still acting like a child around here? Like, only children have to get permission to be what they want to be or do what they want to do. Not an adult. Remember, you have autonomy. You have control over your own life. There is no one that can tell you what to do if you don't want to do it. Right? We can only give advice. If you don't want to take it, that's your choice not to take it. But to do sick shit like this and to hate on people, knowing you hate them, but you still laying down with them, like, that's some foul, outlandish shit that's going on. Like, you're not really being sneaky, because Spirit is revealing the shit in the moment. Right? Like, Spirit is letting people know that you're a spiritual thief, right? You're stealing kundalini energy to try to get abundance that you will never receive, right? Because you hating on these people, and you just want their sex, and you're just trying to cover up an image or trying to make yourself look something you're not. Like, come on now. Come on. While the collective is standing strong, regardless of what you do and how you hate. The light beings, the supernatural spiritual warriors of the dark and the light, because we are of the dark and the light. And if you didn't know it, you better start studying yourself. You better start questioning yourself. You better start paying attention to yourself, because these messages are coming to you for valuable reasons, right? You're not just clicking on because you're just clicking on. You're clicking on because Spirit is telling you something in that title. Something is going to be something in there for you, right? And Spirit is saying, stop listening to these motherfucking readers, these card readers, because they hate you. You know why? Because they feeding off of you. Stop getting into their comments and telling they comment your whole life. That's how they're coming up with ideas to bring messages. You're giving them ideas to bring messages. They hate to love you. They act like they love you, but they really hate you, because they're drawing on your energy. They're stealing your energy. As you getting in there and you just laying it all out, putting it all out on the line, here they come back the next day with the same shit that you done said. Like, pay attention to these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers, pay attention to them. Because they being strategic. They being sneaky. They lying. They stealing from authentic people. And they pulling on your energy. And you gotta realize that. They got you in a motherfucking trance. Because they want all your money. They want all your money. They want all your money. They know you're willing to listen to them. They know how much this and that, because of you putting it in their fucking comments. That's why they say, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. So they could go back and read these motherfucking comments and then come up with messages. But really not messages. They just regurgitating what you said in a different form, a different format. And you paying them for it. You giving them donation after donation when they not even coming with some real shit. Notice how every reader is regurgitating the same fucking shit over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. They want to keep you withdrawn. They want to keep you distant. They tell you lies so you could feed them money. So you could feed them money. They hate you. Because if they didn't hate you, they would tell you the fucking truth. So it's a lot of people out there that's watching card readers. So just know that these card readers, they hate you too. So have a radar about that as well. This message is for somebody. Spirit wants somebody to know that these card readers, they hate you because they lying to you. All they see you as is a litigation, right? And they giving you misinformation, right? And so a lot of these people that you disconnected from, they was trying to avoid the ending. Or a lot of these disconnections had a lot of conflict. Like you just didn't walk away unbruised, unscathed. Confirmation with my baby in the background. Right. And you recovering from these losses after these motherfuckers hated on you, right? They was cold while you was steady pouring into them. They was cold as fuck. They didn't give a fuck. They knew they hated you, but you steady pouring into them. What is it, baby? Woofy. Woofy. What's the matter? Come here, Woofy. But that Woofy just giving off confirmation. Now their dreams is shattered because they was just fucking sneaky, right? Hating on you. Whoever this is, family, friends, strangers, co-workers, lovers, right? They was hating on you. Now their dreams is shattered because of it. Their dreams is shattered because they was sneaky, because they was defiant to spirit, because, it was just too much. They was cold. They was emotionless, right? They had no love. They had no empathy. They had no sense of holiness, right? No pure. It was just all demonic. They were energy vampires, and you were the garlic, right? You were the garlic, right? So yeah, but you look here. We go back. Where we back? Didn't we just see this? Didn't Spirit just say that this is how you was going to continue to stand even though you know these people hated you? Come here, Woofy. What are you doing? Even though you know these people want to take this from you, you still going to stand strong with a solid... Woofy! With this... You seeing spirits? Woofy, come here. I'm over here. Oh, God. Come here. I'm here, baby. Right here. Woof. I'm over here. Come here. Come here, Woofy. Come here, baby. What's the matter? What's the matter, honey? What's the matter, honey bunny? Huh? What's the matter? See my Woofy? See my Woofy, baby? See my Woofy, baby? This is a blue. This is considered a blue. That brings wisdom and abundance. See? We're going to always have it. Look. A new love is coming in. A new love is coming in. And because they had lack of faith, didn't Spirit say they didn't have no spirit, no holiness? Because they have lack of faith, they're living in despair, right? They still living in harm with secrets and shit and all of this while you receiving clarity. And Spirit is saying that is the truth. Woofy, you want to get down, baby? Huh? No, you just sitting here? Oh, you can't crawl on my cards. You can't crawl in the cards. No. But yeah, Spirit is saying that is the truth. Everything that has been revealed in this present moment is the freaking truth. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to ride out how it's going to ride out. These snakes will never shed their old skin. They're going to live in this skin because that's the contract that they signed, right? It just is. It's the contract that they signed, right? They signed the contract to come into this world and be sneaky and be disconnected, from their intuition so they can live these karmic lives, right? And they misunderstood you when they came across you. They misunderstood you. They didn't know, who you was coming for and what you was representing, who you was representing. And Spirit is saying that is the truth, right? So I'm going to just leave it there. Yeah, but you already knew these people hated you. For what you stand for, running scared. We got that in the last message. With confirmation. All right, Woofy, right? And then one more thing, right? I keep looking in my cards, my drawer my cards that I made up, right? And this keeps coming out. What? Oh, this cat's seeing spirits. Okay. These people are burnt out. Who are you talking to, Woofy? You seeing the spirits? Oh. Familiars see spirits, so yeah. This room stay full of spirits. But these people are burnt out. Right? And they're gonna remain burnt out. So peace, prosperity, and abundance. Continue to stand in your solid foundation while these people are lost and lonely, losing their mind in solitude, right? Because of your abundance. They hate you because of your abundance. And this don't necessarily have to be currency, right? Physical money currency. Could be abundance in health, love, prosperity, peace, groundiness, happiness, something that is hard. It seems so easy for you, but it's so hard for someone else to obtain, right? You got to understand that. Like, you make it seem so easy. That's why they hate the fuck your guts. They hate the fuck out of your guts, is what I just heard. They hate the fuck out of your guts, right? Somebody wish they could just snatch your guts out of you. Ugh. Come on now. Come on. How could you be so grotesque? How could you be so volatile to, but these people signed the contracts to come here and be in that energy. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to ride out how it's going to ride out. And they got to deal with what they got to deal with because you're untouchable. Untouchable. That's what you are. As well as you're unforgettable. Because remember, these motherfuckers you walked away from. And they can't get you out their mind. That's another reason why they fucking hate you. Because you're unforgettable. Remember, Spirit said they hate you because they want to be you. They hate you because they want to be with you. They hate you because of what you got. They hate you because of who you are. They just hate hate, 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 hate you. And it's all right. Because hate is another form of admiring. They admire the fuck out of you, is what they, you know, for your tenacity to be who the fuck you are. Ashe? So remember that. It took me 6 days to come back with this second message. But it's all right. That's how messages flow when they for real. Right? When they fake and phony, they fake and phony. Ashe? Ashe.